welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be a nice chill video. I'm just gonna be doing my makeup while I talk about something, while I just have a nice chat with you guys, you know, on a personal level, and just, you know, vibe. None of the things I'm talking about is really planned. I don't have really a structure with this video. I just really wanted to make it nice and relaxed and chill. So yeah, get a drink, get some water, H2O. I have my herbal tea, of course, with aloe water because y'all know me by now. I'm always drinking that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. This is the look that I end up doing. Again, I'm not a professional makeup kind of gal. You know, I'm still kind of beginner. So don't don't hate on how I do my makeup. I get it done though. I get it done. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at @Estelle_Mube, and make sure you like, comment and subscribe, you guys, and let me know what other videos you'd like to see. And yeah, that's a very long intro as it is, so I'm gonna let us get straight into the chats. Okay, straight into the good vibes. So yeah, I just wanted to make this a really chill video, kind of like just talking about just different topics. You know, I love watching these kind of like chit chat get ready with me, and like these kind of just chill videos on YouTube. I always watch them, especially like before I go to bed. I just find them so like relaxing. I don't know, let me know if you're the same way. Like, I know some people love to watch like ASMR or vlogs, but for me it's like chit chat videos like this. Or I'm gonna attempt to make a decent one. To start this video, I'm just gonna talk about, you know, where my life's at right now, you know, a life update. So right now, you know, it's a bit overwhelming. Life is like, I feel like it's just a bit overwhelming, you know, because I am still doing uni. I'm doing a summer semester. Big mistake because it's so hard like to keep up. Like, everyone is going out and just like living their best lives, and I have assignments to do, you know. Like right now I'm getting ready to do an assignment. Like, it's too much. It honestly feels like too much. And at the same time, I feel like it's December. I'm already starting to reflect on the year, and like, I know a lot of people leave reflection to like New Year's Day. Like, they're like, oh my god, New Year's resolution. But I've already started thinking about, you know, this year, like, what have I learned? What would I do different? You know, I've learned so much this year, and I feel like the biggest thing that I've learned this year, I really realized, is like how naive I really am. Like, my mom would always tell me, she's like, oh, you're just so naive, and I would never believe her. I'm like, no, I'm grown, I know what's going on. But this year I really realized I'm so naive. Like, I'm so naive. Someone can really, like, people really take advantage of that easily, and I don't even notice. I just be like always expecting the best. Oh, I got no jewelry on. Hold on, like, I want to put some jewelry on. I feel like it's a bit okay. I'm back. I feel like it just adds a bit of oomph, you know. It's a bit more. My forehead looks really pale, but don't worry, I'm gonna like even out my skin tone. But yeah, as I was saying, like, yeah, I realized that I was very naive, and although I'm a very confident person, like, I'm the kind of person where if someone is like being done wrong, or like if I see something that's like not right done for somebody else, I always like step in for them. I'm the kind of person that would like speak up. But then when it comes to myself, like when things are going wrong for me, like, I go quiet, and I just don't know why. You know, like, I don't really hold people accountable for their actions, you know. And I'm always naive to think like, oh, you know, they probably don't even realize like what they're doing, you know, they probably don't mean that, but they mean that. Exactly, they know what they're doing. So this year really made me realize, like, no, you know, I need to hold people accountable for their actions, and I need to stand up for myself. So yeah, like, that's one major thing I've learned this year, and it was a hard lesson for me. But you know, it's an important one, and I think it's a very big thing for you to stick up for yourself and stand up for yourself when that, like, when things go left, you know, like you really need to stick up for yourself and not be afraid to ask for help, you know what I mean? So that's one thing I've been reflecting on a lot. Of course, with COVID, like, that's a whole different kind of stress in its own. I'm not even gonna talk about that. Like, I've had enough talking about COVID. It's just like, it's enough trauma for all of us, honestly. So yeah, I wonder, like, I don't wonder, but like, yeah, so, you know, have a think about what you've learned as well this year. Yeah, I think that reflecting is so important. It's a very big thing, big part of growing and learning from your mistakes. Like, it's all part of the life journey that we are all on. I really don't know what I'm doing with my makeup, and I feel like it's looking the same, like the same thing I did last time, which I don't want to do. Yeah, like, that's what I really want this year, is like, stand up for myself, you know? And I don't know who else needs to hear this, but you need to stand up for yourself as well, boo boo. Because no one else can help you unless you help yourself too, you know? People need to meet you somewhere. You need to meet people halfway with that. So yeah, it's like one thing I wanted to say. But currently, back on me talking about owls, okay? So right now in summer, I'm doing summer uni. Mind you, okay, I realized that my semester started like 2 weeks after. Let me set the scene, you know. Imagine one morning you're like, you know what? Let me check online. I'm like, let me check online, like, when uni is starting, because dang, it's like November. I don't know. Like, I haven't seen any emails about, you know, my classes starting or anything. So I go on my wait, what color am I gonna use? I probably should have done purples, eh? Let me just add some purples. We'll see if it works. Yeah, okay. So basically, yeah, I log in on my uni account, and then I see congratulations at the end of week 2. Congratulations for the end of week 2. Week 2? Week 2? Yo, I was freaking out. Freaking out. And then I was checking what, like, assignments were due, like, when, because by week 2, you know, like, assignments are gonna be due soon. Like, that's when things go left in uni. So I would not the best way to start the semester, and so that's probably why uni is whipping me right now. It's because I'm like trying to catch up, but then also I'm handing in all the assignments that are due now. But I'm grateful because I know in the long run, you know, doing this semester is gonna help me out, because I'm so over uni. Like, I'm so over it. I'm so over it. I hate to admit it, just being honest, you know. This is a safe space. It's a safe space, I'm just gonna be honest. And talking about other hours I'm copying, I currently do not have a phone. So for those of you who think I've been ignoring you for the past few days, I haven't. I literally do not have a phone right now. Yeah, it's damaged, and I'm still working on getting a new one. Hopefully I'll have one in the next few days. So I've been off the grid for the past couple of days, and it's kind of weird. Like, you know, in the car, no music, during my work breaks, I'm reading books. Help me pass time. It's so weird. I never realized how much we rely on phones. Even like for an alarm clock. My sister was nice enough to give me her alarm clock. I don't know if you kind of see it. It's cute though. It goes with my room aesthetic, so I don't mind it. But it's so, like, I didn't realize how much we rely on technology, you know what I mean? Like, not just technology, like our phones, we rely. It's kind of been a bit refreshing just to, like, really just do me. Although it's the biggest inconvenience, like, with, like, clients and stuff like that. Such an inconvenience for my clients. So that's the only reason why, like, I really need to get my phone situation sorted out, so then I can, like, be back on top of that. But other than that, like, just on a personal level, past few days have been quite refreshing, you know? Like, I low-key just needed a break, man. I just needed a break. of social media and all that. It's just nice just to wake up, not know what everybody else is doing, you know what I mean? Like, not be caught up in what everyone else is doing in their lives and just focus on you. Hence why I started doing a lot of reflection on my year already, because, you know, not having a phone, you really have a lot of extra time. And yeah, of course, I still have a long way to go in terms of being more productive and stuff like that. But one thing I have definitely learned is prioritizing tasks. Like, if you really want to be serious about getting things done, you need to just know which tasks to prioritize and just do those first, and just not be all over the place, you know what I mean? Like, you're not Superwoman or Superman, you know? Just focus on one thing at a time, and in the long run you'll be more productive that way rather than trying to do everything at once. Yeah, I'm sorry that this is like all over the place. I'm literally just talking like about anything and everything that's just like been on my mind, you know? Also, things that I'm really obsessed with lately is this book. Oh my god, the book I showed you guys a few weeks ago. I've started reading it. Like, okay, I was reading it but I wasn't feeling the style. I was like, not really feeling it. But now the more I'm reading, the more like I think I'm getting out of it. Especially like how it mentions how like the things that make you most uncomfortable, the thing that brings you really out of your comfort zone, is what is gonna be the thing that will help you the most, you know, in growth, in terms of growth and like development as a person. And that's a very big goal of mine, is to really grow and just challenge myself. Oh, don't tell me I got makeup. I got makeup on it. So I've been seeing a few YouTubers talking about this, and even like my older sister Mongi, I've seen your video on this as well. I'll link her channel down below. Confidence is such a big thing, and I get a lot of questions about this, like, oh, and like tips on how to be confident in yourself and stuff like that. And honestly, my biggest tip is fake it till you make it. I think it's honestly a skill. It is a good skill to have, to just like do something when you're uncomfortable. Do it anyway. Like, if there's something you want to do and you're like unsure, even if you're scared, just do it. Honestly, when you try things out, it's always going to be a win-win. It's either that it's a huge success or it's a huge learning opportunity, you know what I mean? A learning curve. So the next time you know what to do. So yeah, confidence to me is stepping up, you know what I mean, and just giving it a go. And one thing for sure, I feel like ever since high school, like I left high school, I was really able just to be me, you know? Although I've always really been me, but it was like a new level was unlocked once I graduated high school. And I think the major reason why I was able to have the confidence to finally do a lot of the things that I've always wanted to do, like shave my head. Like, guys, you have no idea, I've always wanted to shave my head, but I did not have the confidence to do it. I was always so scared and worried about, like, oh my god, what is people gonna think about me when I come to school with a bald head? Like, you know, imagine, like, no one does that. No. Especially once I read that book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. That book just unlocked, that book is exactly what I needed at that point in time in my life, to allow me to realize that we are not in this life to please other people, you know what I mean? We're not in this life to be accepted, you know, to be like everybody else. We're in this life to be ourselves, to live our truth and leave our own mark on this world, do you know what I mean? And that's one thing I had to realize, like, what do I really gain by living my life for other people's approval? And at the end of the day, we want to attract people who are in line and in tune with who we are. Really, that's how we can feel true happiness, you know what I mean? Like, imagine having a whole group of friends, but then you're not really yourself around those friends. Like, that's a very lonely feeling. Yeah, I feel like that's one thing for me, is like realizing that, no, you know what, I want to be myself. I want to attract the kind of people that appreciate who I am as a person, and by doing more things that make me happy, no matter what other people might think about that, it's gonna lead to more happiness for myself, and that's how I can become the best version of me possible. That's a bit on confidence. I don't know, I feel like my mind is all over the place. It's because, like, I don't know, I've been wanting to talk about these kind of things for a while, and I just haven't gone around to it. And like, another thing about confidence, like, I for the longest time wanted to do YouTube. I was always doubting myself and my capabilities, like wondering, oh my god, like, everyone is doing YouTube, like, what's the point now? Like, it's too saturated, you know, like, I'm just gonna seem like I'm copying everyone. But then I just realized, like, don't worry about what everyone else is doing, do you, boo boo. And there's enough space for all of us to shine. There's enough space for all of us to be successful in every area and every platform. So just because someone is doing YouTube, or just because someone is doing a business, or just because someone is doing music, I don't know, whatever it is that you're really interested in, doesn't mean that you can't do. You know what I mean? Like, don't let that hold you back, because you are different. There's something that you might bring to the table that somebody else may not, you know, because you're you and they're them. So yeah, that's that on that. I'm so glad that I still took the courage this year to just go for it, you know, because honestly I enjoy making these videos. They make me happy. I don't make any money from YouTube, obviously, but I honestly do enjoy making them. And I feel like I'm not very like a personal person, like online and social media. Like, I only show a little part of my life, but then YouTube is kind of a great way for me to kind of show my personality more, without that pressure as much on like Instagram to look perfect. But on YouTube I feel like I'm more free to just do whatever kind of content I want to do, you know. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just do my best, I give it a go, and go for it. That was not a good idea to use that brush for that. Speaking of content, I'm thinking of doing a, what's it called, a haul, my first haul on this channel, activewear haul. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing activewear, like, from different brands, because I really want to film it. And yeah, literally it's such a vibe right now. I've got my candles lit up. It smells so good in my room right now. I wish you guys could smell it. I really do. It smells so good in here. But yeah, what else did I want to speak about? Oh god, like last night when I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about, because I don't know about y'all, but you know, some people talk about how they have ideas when they're in the shower. But for me, my biggest ideas come when I'm supposed to be like asleep. Like, when I'm supposed to be sleeping, I just be laying there and I be thinking of all sorts of things. You know, that's like when all my ideas come. Or like in my dreams. I have the most weirdest dreams. I don't know if anyone else is like that. Like, my dreams are so vivid, and it's like I wake up and I really be thinking about like what I just dreamt about, because sometimes it's too personal. Like, it's just too personal in my dreams. I'm just like, like, what is God trying to tell me today? Because that is too personal. So I don't know, is anyone else like that? Like, is that kind of psychic kind of things? Like, you know, if you're having dreams that like are really close, like they're always very related to whatever I'm going through, or like whatever's happening. Not that it's always like negative. So guys, anyways, so I got some wipes. Take this out. every other look I do. I'm gonna zoom y'all in, get into this look. Yeah, like, okay, I know that this video's been all over the place, but I hope you guys still enjoyed it. I hope you guys still enjoyed just sitting with me as I do my makeup, as I just like chat. And I really want to be more personal and just like more chill on my channel as well. Like, I want you guys to know me for me, you know. So that's the whole point of this video, so we can just like really talk and just reflect together. You know, let me know how you're going in this year, you know, what kind of things have you learned, you know, how are you feeling right now? Are you enjoying your holidays, or are you in uni like me, or you're working? Like, let me know. I generally would like to know how you guys are going in life, you know, and stuff like that. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week.